Welcome to Liverpool fans. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. Liverpool have taken a clear internal decision to strengthen their defensive structure both immediately and for the long term. And that strategy is now being reflected in decisive action during the January transfer window. While attention around Anfield has largely focused on injuries and short-term solutions, the club's hierarchy have quietly accelerated plans to secure the next generation of defensive talent, ensuring stability well beyond the current season. With the squad stretched by fitness concerns and a demanding fixture list, Liverpool's need for defensive reinforcement has become increasingly urgent. Arne Slot is currently managing a backline affected by uncertainty, with Ibrahima Konate raising concerns after missing training, Joe Gomez continuing to battle recurring fitness issues, and Giovanni Leone sidelined through injury. Against this backdrop, Liverpool's sporting directors have opted not to panic in the market, but instead double down on a long-term recruitment philosophy that prioritizes elite young profiles with leadership potential. That decision has already produced results. After completing the signing of 17-year-old Ifeanyi Ndukwe from Austria Wien, Liverpool have now reached a full verbal agreement for a second defensive addition, further underlining their commitment to future-proofing the squad. Fabrizio Romano confirmed on Thursday that Liverpool have agreed terms to sign Senegalese left-sided centre-back Morin Ndiaye, marking another significant step in the club's January planning. According to Romano, Liverpool have secured a verbal agreement for the 18-year-old defender who impressed scouts during the recent U17 World Cup in Qatar. Ndiaye featured prominently for Senegal, starting 4 matches and demonstrating composure, physical presence, and positional intelligence well beyond his age. Liverpool's recruitment staff were particularly encouraged by his calmness in high-pressure moments and his ability to read the game from the left side of central defence, a profile the club believes is increasingly difficult to find. Ndiaye currently plays for Amitié FC in Senegal's second tier, a club owned by former Premier League striker Demba Ba, known for prioritising player development and professionalism. Liverpool's scouts have followed Ndiaye's progress closely, with internal reports highlighting his aerial ability, timing in tackles, and confidence in possession. While he is still at an early stage of his career, Liverpool see him as a defender with the raw tools and mentality required to develop within their system. The plan is for Ndiaye to initially join Liverpool's under-21 setup, where he will work under Rob Page while adapting to English football and the physical demands of the Premier League pathway. The club are in no rush to accelerate his promotion, instead focusing on a structured development process similar to that used successfully with previous academy defenders. However, the long-term vision is clear. As Virgil van Dijk approaches the latter stages of his career at 34, Liverpool believe a left-footed centre-back with Ndiaye's profile could eventually grow into a senior role. Fabrizio Romano's "here we go" confirmation reflects the advanced nature of the deal and Liverpool's confidence in completing the transfer smoothly. While the signing will not immediately solve Liverpool's short-term defensive challenges, it reinforces a broader strategy aimed at ensuring continuity, leadership, and depth in the heart of defence over the coming years. The timing of the move is also significant. Liverpool are currently navigating a difficult period marked by injuries and squad absences, including Hugo Ekitike's ongoing hamstring issue and Mohamed Salah's absence due to international duty. Rather than reacting emotionally to these setbacks, the club have opted for clarity and planning, securing young defenders early in the window, while continuing to assess options for senior reinforcements if required. From a wider Premier League perspective, Liverpool's approach contrasts with clubs who often overspend in January for short-term fixes. Even managers outside Anfield have acknowledged the value of such planning. Crystal Palace head coach Oliver Glasner has previously spoken about the importance of defensive structure and long-term squad building in the modern game, emphasising that sustainable success comes from combining experienced leaders with carefully developed young talent. Liverpool's latest moves reflect that philosophy in practice, blending immediate competitiveness with long-term vision. Ndiaye's arrival also highlights Liverpool's growing focus on African talent pathways, an area the club believes remains underexplored compared to traditional European markets. Scouts see Ndiaye as a player whose ceiling could rise significantly once exposed to elite coaching, facilities and competition. Liverpool have taken a clear internal decision to closely monitor and potentially move for Juventus starlet Kenan Yildiz as part of their evolving attacking rebuild, with the club's recruitment department identifying the Turkish international as a player who could shape the next era at Anfield. While no formal bid has yet been submitted, sources around the situation suggest that Yildiz is now firmly on Liverpool's shortlist as the club weighs up strategic additions capable of raising the technical level, creativity, and long-term attacking depth of the squad. Kenan Yildiz's rise has not gone unnoticed across Europe. Still only 18, he has already become one of Juventus's most exciting attacking weapons, combining flair, intelligence, and fearlessness with a maturity far beyond his age. At a club that has historically been cautious with young attackers, Juventus have shown rare trust in Yildiz, integrating him into senior football and allowing him to express himself in high-pressure environments. Liverpool view this trust as a strong indicator of both his talent and mentality. Inside Anfield, the belief is growing that Liverpool are approaching a crucial transitional phase. While established stars continue to deliver, the club is aware that sustained success requires early investment in elite young profiles before their value becomes unreachable. Yildiz fits that model perfectly. He is technically gifted, versatile across the front line, and comfortable operating between the lines, traits that Liverpool's recruitment team believes are essential for the modern attacking system being developed under Arne Slot. Liverpool's interest is not driven by impulse. The club has tracked Yildiz since his Bayern Munich days, when he was regarded as one of the finest prospects in German youth football. His decision to join Juventus was seen as a bold but intelligent move, prioritising development and opportunity over comfort. Since then, his progress has only reinforced Liverpool's long-standing admiration. Club analysts highlight his close control in tight spaces, his sharp decision-making in the final third, and his confidence when taking responsibility in attacking phases. Fabrizio Romano has previously indicated that Juventus are fully aware of growing Premier League interest in Yildiz and see him as a central figure in their long-term sporting project. However, Liverpool understand that Juventus's financial situation remains delicate and that a sufficiently strong proposal could at least force internal discussions in Turin. While Juventus do not want to sell, Liverpool believe timing could be key, particularly if the player's role or future assurances become unclear. From a tactical standpoint, Yildiz is seen as an ideal fit for Liverpool's evolving structure. He can operate as a left-sided attacker cutting inside, a central attacking midfielder, or even as a false nine in fluid systems. This versatility appeals strongly to Liverpool's coaching staff, who want attackers capable of rotating positions seamlessly rather than being locked into rigid roles. Yildiz's off-the-ball intelligence and pressing intensity also align with Liverpool's demands at the highest level. There is also a strong belief within Liverpool that Yildiz's mentality would allow him to handle the pressure of playing at Anfield. Those close to the player describe him as calm, ambitious, and deeply focused on long-term growth rather than short-term hype. That mindset resonates with Liverpool's recruitment philosophy, which prioritizes character as much as talent. The club's